I created these 29 information articles just for you. Information article 3. The ultimate battle between God and Satan. The ultimate battle between God and Satan. There is an invisible war between God and Satan. One day, this war is going to become visible, and it will all end at the Battle of Armageddon. We live on a flat disk world, and not on a sphere. The sun, the moon, and the stars are inside the earth. The Holy Bible talks about something called the firmament, which is like a giant reflective glass dome. The Bible mentions that the stars were placed in the firmament. If the stars are inside the firmament dome, then the sun and moon are also inside the firmament dome. The sun and the moon revolve inside the earth. The sun illuminates 50% of the earth, while the moon darkens 50% of the earth. If you yourself look at the sun or at the moon and compare the diameter of the sun and the moon with the buildings below, it proves that the sun and the moon are inside the earth. The size of the buildings compared to the size of the sun and the moon prove that the sun and the moon are inside the earth. The buildings next to the sun and the moon are the key to the sun and the moon's true size and location. But they have to be together in the same place and at the same time for the full picture to be revealed. The sun and the moon are too big, too bright, too shiny, and too visible to be outside the earth. If the sun and moon were truly outside the earth, we wouldn't be able to see them, because they are outside the earth, but we can see them because they are inside the earth. Experts say that the moon is 238,855 miles, or 384,400 kilometers from the earth. If that is true, we wouldn't be able to see the moon, because it is so far away outside the earth. We can barely see distant islands here on Earth, which are inside the Earth, yet we can see the moon, which is even more far away outside the Earth. How is the human eye able to see an object which is 238,855 miles, or 384,400 kilometers outside the Earth, when it can barely see a faraway island inside the earth? Experts say that the sun is 93 million miles or 150 million kilometers from the earth. If that is true, we wouldn't be able to see the sun because it is so far away outside the earth. We can barely see distant islands here on earth which are inside the earth, yet we can see the sun, which is even more far away outside the earth. How is the human eye able to see an object which is 93 million miles or 150 million kilometers outside the earth when it can barely see a faraway island inside the earth? If the sun and the moon are outside the earth, why are they inside the earth? And if they are inside the earth, how can they be outside the earth? If the sun, the moon, and the stars are inside the earth, that means we never went to the moon, because the moon is inside the earth. We humans are the pinnacle of God's creation. We are phenomenally special. We are at the center of everything. Everything revolves around us. Whoever says otherwise is either a fool or is working for Satan. Only a nihilistic scientist or Satan would tell us that we are nothing but a chance. Who do you think is behind this mentality? Who do you think is the current ruler of this world? Satan. Everything is the way it is because of Satan. He is the one who caused all of this mess. You must also understand another thing. The world and humanity are divided into the children of God, Christ, and the children of Satan. We are supposed to be divided. The Bible teaches an exclusive saga view. The children of God, Christ, and the children of Satan can never be together. Universalism is the philosophy of Satan. Most of the people in the world belong to Satan, even without realizing it. All worldly people belong to Satan. The Battle of Armageddon must happen in order to eradicate the children of Satan. We are getting very close to the end of the end, and it will accelerate the closer we get to the end. Since we humans are the only creatures created according to Christ's image, or according to Christ's sculpture, as I like to say, we are thus forbidden to ever change that original image sculpture, both internally and externally. Those who do so automatically become the children of Satan and will be destroyed by God. In the end, Satan's plan is to offer mankind the chance to transform themselves physically into gods, or into non-human superhumans. All of these people shall be eradicated. Remain loyal to Christ, and your reward shall be great. If you remain loyal to Christ, you will be rewarded 100 times more. It is said that one day we shall be greater than even the angels. To destroy God, you need evolution and alien life. Think about it. If the world is round, that means the sun, the moon, and the stars are outside the earth. If the sun, the moon, and the stars are outside the earth, that means that other planets exist. If other planets exist, that means that alien life exists. If alien life exists, that means that evolution exists. And if evolution exists, then God doesn't exist. If the world is flat, that means that the sun, the moon, and the stars are inside the earth. If the sun, the moon, and the stars are inside the earth, that means that other planets don't exist. If other planets don't exist, that means that alien life doesn't exist. If alien life doesn't exist, that means that evolution doesn't exist. And if evolution doesn't exist, then God exists. The shape form of the earth determines the existence or non-existence of God. Evolution must be wrong, because if evolution is correct, then humans have no soul, no hope, no future, and no destiny. There is no hope in evolution. To destroy humanity, you need androgyny. Satan and the fallen angels are here on earth, and they are trying to destroy the human race. They want to destroy the two genders by fusing them together, thus erasing them together. Think about it. That is why people around the world are transitioning from one gender to the other, or why men are cutting off their penis, or putting on makeup, or why women are cutting off their vagina and injecting themselves with testosterone. This is why people want to become genderless, or why people even want to become a different species altogether. This is why people are tattooing themselves and modifying their bodies. This is why there are so many extremely radical social movements and philosophies like universalism, omnism, togetherism, scientism, transgenderism, and transhumanism. Most doctors and people don't know what is going on or why this is happening. Satan and the fallen angels are the ones behind all of this. They want to destroy the difference between original natural men and women so that everyone will become a mutant or a hybrid creature. This will cause the end of humanity, the end of the world, the Battle of Armageddon, and the return of God.